What's happening, boys, and welcome to this segment right here on your boy your Sheriff. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna show you exactly how I got the F1 car. This is a method that came recommended off of you guys, off of a gamer like you, and a ton of people leaving comments right underneath him. So let's get into this video right here. I'll show you exactly how I got it. Now everybody, before we get into the video, we're gonna get the car, we're gonna customize it, we're gonna do some testing together. I'm going through the paces of doing everything before the F1 or the open wheel racing comes in, because you guys are gonna have a 3 million price tag on this vehicle when it comes out in the game. So we're trying to grab it. Now the method is a little bit complicated because you as a user, you're probably gonna be nervous as you're trying to do it. But I'm here to tell you it worked for me. Okay, this thing worked for me, and I'm not sure if it's luck or not. Now we're gonna keep testing it over and over, but I figured let's put it in the video, let you guys know about it, and start testing with the car. So if you have a chance to grab it, this is the time. What you have to do is go toward the wheel, and timing has nothing to do with it here. You basically have to swing up on the analog, the left analog, bring it back down halfway, and then go back up and down full force. So you're actually spinning that wheel full force. We're not doing that little tiny spin. And I know that tiny spin worked for a lot of people. I mean, that's how I got the car last time, and I didn't have time to store it. But this method right here worked. I got the vehicle. I only had to reset twice. And I think I reset twice because of my nervousness. I think I was nervous when I was trying to do it. So it might take you a couple of tries to practice with the analog stick. And maybe the third try, the second try, depending how confident you are that you can get this vehicle. Now I'm going to keep testing this method daily, and I'll come and tell you guys if it's bulletproof or not. But it got a lot of positive comments from people that were underneath the comments saying this is working for me. Thank you for sharing this and that. It's better than any video that's on the internet. Okay, so we got the car. Let's go ahead with the customization. So we are inside the arena workshop right here, and it's only fitting, man, that we get this car right beside the Superman, the zombie Superman, because this thing is pure awesomeness. I think it's a very unique car to have in the game, and I'm very happy to have it. So let's see how much the customization is going to take. Okay, let's put all the money that we have here in the bank account, and we're going to start customizing just to subtract at the end and just see how much is this thing going to take. And you guys know the price tag, like we were saying, is in the vicinity of a $3 million. That's the price that I heard from gamers. Okay, so keep that in mind. We're sitting at 89.23. Okay, we can go ahead and subtract at the end and see what type of damage we're gonna do to the bank account. The reason why I like to upgrade in the arena is because you get the customization when it comes to the lights. Now, it might not be something that you have to worry about here, because this car obviously doesn't have any light, so it's something that you don't have to worry about when it comes to customizing this car. But it's an open area, and I love customizing here for other vehicles. Okay, armor, I don't really invest much into it. Okay, body art, we can go ahead and check that out. And with the body art, you can see you got a vent right here on the side that you can open on the side of the car. You can fully seal it, the MK2 body. Fully sealed looks really sharp, by the way. This is, the back is open, so you can see some of the parts of the suspension. This one again, it looks like it's sealed. I just want to make sure. And you got those two gaps on the left and right of the redwood. You see that, right? Then the back is open again. Not a big fan of it. It looks like, you know, a lightweight type of thing. You got an MK4 body happening here. And the last one is you got the gap on the side. Not a big fan of the open thing. Maybe if you guys are Formula 1 fans and you watch and stuff like that, maybe you know what's happening, but I like the sealed look more, the clean look. It's more aerodynamic. Maybe in the testing they have the back exposed, but this is a good look for me. I like that when it comes to the body. Alright, so we're going to take that. Going for the brakes, we're not going to go cheap here. We're going to go full speed on it, or the most expensive. Front bumper. Now, they remove the back lip. You can see that. They make it more extended, a little bit more sharper. Curve it a little bit. Now put on the back lip again and making it sharper at the front. I think this is a nice look right here, to be honest with you. What's the last one? Ooh, the last one just goes fully up. I think we're gonna go for this one here. I'm telling you, I like it when it's all, you see how it's like aligned to the wheel? I like when things are nice and aligned, and this one kind of comes up like a big spoiler on the front fender. So I'm gonna take that, or the front bumper that is. Let's go for the engine. There's no sparing any expenses here. We're gonna go full for the last upgrade. The exhaust, not really noticing this. Not really noticing this. Look at that. Like you can skip on this if you want. Uh, it doesn't really do anything that's visual. Now it might do it visually if you don't have that fender on. You remember that back area that we put on? Maybe that's something that you can see. We're just gonna put it on because it's very like cheap. I'm not really too worried about it. Now the skins. They actually give it to you as a skin that's number 11 of 11. So you're already hooked up with one of the best skins that this car has to offer. I'm going to show them to you, but before I show it to you, because this is white, right? Obviously, the background of this car is white. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for respray. We're going to go for secondary just to understand what type of colors are changing on the secondary. So you can see the front lip is going to change and the back spoiler is gonna change. Okay, so that's your secondary. I'm thinking I take it right now just as me knowing what's happening with the car, because I just want to distinguish what type of colors are gonna be changed when it comes to the main color, the primary. Let's go for metallic. Oh man, this thing looks really sharp, boys. This looks dangerous, man. I'm thinking we go with the black because damn, that looks really nice. But the black is hiding the skin a little bit and I want you guys to see everything that's happening. Let's go for yellow maybe and go from there. These are not the colors we're gonna stick with. These are just the colors that are gonna show you, what are you changing on the car. So you can see the inside body is yellow and the front and back is green, the bright green that we have for the crew, okay? So we're gonna go back to the skins and we wanna pick the right skin here, man. So you have the option, of course, of going completely with no skins on it. This one right here, not that bad. 17,000, this is 18,000. This is for the drink that resembles the Sprite. Right here you got, I don't know, gecko or something like that. The gecko lizard on the side of the thing. This one, not a big fan. Now remember, these skins could look completely different if you have black on the car, right? So don't get discouraged about the skins. This one looks really sharp. That looks nice. It gives you a black trimming at the bottom. It gives you some red in the middle, so you can use your imagination. You can have white against them. You can have a different color that goes against these. The atomic. You got this one here. This one gives you a lot of the color of the car and some black highlights. And oh, this is nice. The tobacco skin is really, really nice. I think this is gonna be mine, boys. Regardless of the color that you put at the bottom of the car, I think it gives you highlight of that color, and the rest of it is black. I think your boy is gonna go with this sharp-looking one here. Okay, so I'm gonna grab that 23,000. So it's the second last. It's number 10. Gonna grab that one. Now let's go back just before we upgrade everything. You just wanna make sure that we are, see, that's the highlights of the thing. We're on the right colors when it comes to the car. Metallic. What should we take for it here, boys? I was thinking we go for red. Red has always been good to us. The car looks really sharp with the red. I think we skipped it. Let's go back off for a second. Even the white is not bad. But the red is just dangerous, man. This thing, you see this thing coming behind you, you better move. You better move. The phosphoric green, I'm thinking I keep it for now. I'm thinking I keep it for now in the car, and we'll change it. We'll change it after. I just like the way this car looks. Okay, you know what? Here, secondary. Let's say metallic, just to see different looks with it. Even like the silver or the white looks really nice as a complement to the red. But the yellow might be a good mix. The yellow's not bad. So you can experiment with these in order to see. We can always match it to the same color that's on the car. But I'm gonna represent right now with the crew color because that's our crew color, and look how bright it is. It just shows everything on the car. So I'll go with that. And just to let you know, with the crew color on this car, this thing is as bright as they come. It's actually not a bad option compared to the red. Okay, so I'll backtrack off of this for now. We'll come back to it when we settle on everything. So the skins is done. We put in the engine. Let's go down to, we're not gonna sell it. You probably can't sell it because you got it for free, right? So look at that. They just want to sell it with the upgrades on it. When it comes to the spoiler, so this one here kind of removes a little piece from the spoiler, right? This one shrinks it a little bit. You guys see how it shrinks in the back, right? It depends on what type of shape you guys like to put on the spoiler. I honestly don't think this is that big of a deal. I actually don't mind this one. Again, it does match the shape of the back tire, and it's not that bad. No, I'm not gonna. Who's gonna take the square, honestly? Like, why would you take a square and put it on the back of the car? Okay, let's take this one here. And let's go for the next option. Transmission, we're gonna drop it like it's hot. Turbo, smack that. Wheel. Now, you got something called race wheel here. We have nothing else that we can do. Stock rims. So you can go ahead and change some of the stuff on it, but look, it's going to take away the atomic, right? It's going to take away the atomics for you to be able to change the inside. And I like the atomic thing. I'm not going to change it. I like it the way it is. Wheel color, you won't be able to do anything because the inside is not colored. You don't have it customized. For now, I'm just going to put some red smoke on it. We'll test the tires or change them a little bit later. For now, I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm thinking maybe there's something inside the F1 circuit that's going to have it's going to have options for the tires. We'll wait and see, because they said your tires are going to be a big deal and there'll be something that you can change. All right, so we got the black glass right there at the front. All right, and I think that does it. Oh, we got a windshield too. Oh, we can remove it. We can fully remove it. You can have it. You can make it even bigger. I think I'm gonna make it bigger. I want to protect that dude's pretty face. Okay, let's make it bigger like that. And that should do it right there. Okay, let's take it out on the street and let's just take this baby for a drive here. Let's take it for a drive. Look at this. Now, I wonder if this is realistic or not when it comes to the speed on the car. But look at this first view thing. Now, if you guys don't know, man, these cars come in with like over 700 horsepower. Above the 700 horsepower. These things are monsters on the track. And they're super light. They're as light as a feather. So you're dealing with something that's very, very powerful. I was talking with my friends the other day and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, is this going to be a pedal to the metal type of track? Or is this going to be something that is going to be very technical? Now, you might win some, you might lose some. A technical track is not going to have the catching up fully engaged, right? So you can't go pedal to the metal with it. You got to be careful with what you're doing. But a track that's fully open, like the ones that we play for the stunts, is going to be something that a lot of us will enjoy, but the catching up is going to make a factor. But at the same time, it's not really Formula 1. Formula 1, they're more technical. So we'll see if Rockstar is going to follow through with the stunt tracks like we like them, or is it going to be something like a Formula 1 track, something that's technical. Can we open anything on this car? I don't think we can. See, door access, you can't really do anything. When it comes to remote function, we can turn it on. It doesn't do anything because you don't have a front light, right? You don't have front lights on it, even though it gives you the option for it. So that's your car right there. Showed you guys how to get it, showed you guys the customization. Final price on the money, if you guys remember, we started at what, 89? I don't think we made that big of a dent when it comes to the money that we spent on this car. The car is free. Only the customization was the only cost. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, drop a like. We're gonna go ahead and test it, man. Okay, boys, so we are on the airport's ground, and you guys know we always test on taxing, right? You can't really select this vehicle when it comes to taxing because it's not available in the game, right? We've unlocked it before it even gets unlocked. So we're gonna try to take the same route, okay? We're gonna start from here, and as we get to the checkpoint is usually here, and we're gonna follow through with it, okay? So let's go. I'm gonna do versus the Emirates. Now I took the Emirates in the live stream and I tested with you guys, if you guys remember. So you'll see some gameplay with the Emirates right beside it. And we want to see how fast this baby is gonna go. Is it faster than the super class? The Emirates is one of the most respected car in this game. Versus the Kreger and the Thrax. The Adder is not really up there. Maybe 811. I don't want to say 811. By the way, this thing is turning super nice. You could turn it and you don't have to worry about anything. I want to see if it's gonna be cranking at that corner at the end that we take. Now I know I'm not exactly on the checkpoints, boys, but let's see what happens here. I'm gonna take maybe a second lap as we get more comfortable with it. So look, we're turning. She's not really, oh damn, you can really turn this thing on a dime. You could turn this thing super fast. Okay, let's take a second lap with it. Like I was saying, the Emirates, the Kreger, and I feel like something is skipping me here as I'm racing. One of the cars. What else do we take? I don't know if you guys remember the name of the car. Drop it in the comment. Oh, the Devastate probably is one of the ones that are top dogs when it comes to the super class. So you can see this car right here. We're hugging the inside. Right, there's usually a checkpoint right here. I'm gonna take it and go. This thing has absolutely no drift factor in the back. You will not lose the back end whatsoever. This thing is just gunning it. It's just gunning it. So we'll see if the top speed with the Emirates is gonna work or not. Your boy doesn't see it yet. I'm gonna put it side by side after my commentary is over, so I won't be able to see it. But this thing is awesome, man. This thing, I'm not lifting off. I'm not lifting off. It's fully pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. Nothing is gonna be able to compete with this, boys. This is really, really fast. And you have a boost. You see the boost that you could do? Now, of course, that makes it a little bit uneven when it comes to other cars, but it's an option that you have. Your boy bought a lot of supplies. Your boy bought a lot of supplies. Now, with the boost, what I've noticed is you have to lift off a little bit, okay? So you lift off. Let's say we take a turn here, right? And we click the horn, and this thing gets a boost. You see what I mean? So if I'm not lifting off and I'm clicking the horn, see that? Nothing is happening. But as I lift off, you are going to get the boost right here. Let me see. There we go. Lifting off just for the turn. Gas. Boom. Boost. Okay, so you get that right there. You lift off. Again, you see it built at the bottom under the map. And boost. Okay, so it doesn't have to lift all the way. So it looks like this is going to be something maybe that's going to be implemented in the racing. I didn't know that it has a boost on it until I took it out on the street and I tried to click the horn. Alright, so that should do it, boys and girls. That's the car. You saw the customization, you saw how to get it for free. It's an awesome looking car. It's a perfect addition to GTA 5. Something that's well placed within this game. We really needed it. I'll see you guys on the next segment. Thanks for all the support. If you haven't subscribed, smack a subscribe on the channel. And you won't regret it. We always document stuff on cars and everything that has to do with GTA 5. Just before I let you go, look at the top speed this baby's getting. That's right. That's right. I don't think that counter's working, baby. I don't think it's working. I'll see you guys on the next one.